Hey everyone, I'm here to bring you Happy Parenting Hack number 6 today, and Happy Parenting Hack number 6 is choose your battles. So, what I mean by this is obviously we all know that we start the day with a certain amount of energy, and unless you're doing something during the day that is replenishing that energy, you only have so much before it dies out and you're kind of just done for the day. So, choosing your battles is really important. If you choose to battle your child every time they do something that you don't like, you are going to run out of energy so fast. And in my mind, what qualifies, I guess, as battling your child is when you're doing more than just saying, hey, please don't do that, or hey, I don't think that's a good idea. When you're having to stop what you're doing, reprimand, or give consequences for a behavior that they're having, that's a battle that you're choosing. And I think it's really important as parents that we pick and choose our battles so that we are not spending our entire day reprimanding and handing out consequences to kids, because it's going to completely drain you and it's just going to add up those negative interactions that you have with your kids all day. So my advice is, as you see a behavior that your child is having or doing, take a minute to stop and think, okay, is this something that I want to choose to pick a battle on right now? Is it something that's going to matter in a week or in a month or in a year? And if it's not, a simple verbal correction of, hey, please don't do that, or hey, I don't think that's a good idea, you should probably stop, is going to be so much more effective for you and for your child than full on stopping what you're doing, lecturing them on what they're doing, and handing out a consequence to what they are doing. This being said, there are certain behaviors that you do need to muster up the energy to pick a battle on and do a full-on, reprimand, give a consequence. Remember what I talked about when I talked about giving out punishments, pausing before you punish. Take the time to make sure that your consequence is going to make sense for that specific thing. Also, natural consequences will be super beneficial for your children, because a lot of times you don't even have to hand out a consequence when it comes to natural consequences. They just, after so much time, know that's what's coming if they choose that behavior. So that's my advice for you. Pick and choose your battles. Remember, if this is a behavior that really isn't going to affect their life or your life in a week, in a month, in a year, don't take the time to do a full-fledged, stop what you're doing and talk to your child about this. Just correct them with a simple verbal correction and a please don't do that. Or, hey, I don't think that's a good idea. And you'll find that your relationship with your child is much more relaxed, much less stressful, because you're not trying to hand out consequences for everything that they do wrong. And it'll help you be a happier parent, because you're not stressing out each and every day about consequences and upholding consequences and things like that. So that is my advice for you. Pick and choose your battles, you guys. Not every single behavior that seems like it's such a big deal in that moment is actually going to matter in a week or in a month or in a year. So make sure that you are not picking battles on things that are small and futile that really don't matter. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Pick and choose your battles, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.